Hi, this is Marcelle, best-selling author and women's health expert, and I want to talk with you today about the epidemic of obesity. And I'm doing a little bit different this time. I am doing this Facebook, but it's not live, so that I can have you post any questions for me, and the following week I'll answer those questions as I see them. So I've been talking so much about this whole weight loss epidemic, and one of the things that I see in my practice so often is people are desperate when they're coming in saying to me, look, Marcelle, I either was perimenopausal and I've gained weight, I had a huge amount of stress and I had an incident that occurred and I gained a lot of weight, or I'm in menopause and no matter what I do, I've been this weight my entire life, and all of a sudden, no matter what I do, I can't get the weight off and I haven't done anything any different. So I think what I want to talk about today is, please don't give up hope. The reality is that we have to figure out what the problem is, and that's where functional medicine comes in so beautifully. We have to figure out the cause of the cause, what happened to begin with. And women have been told so many times, and this is definitely my pet peeve, I get so annoyed when I hear this, is that as you're getting older, you're going to gain 5 pounds every year, and it's just how it is. I'm telling you, it is not the truth. It is not the truth. You can be so sexy and sensual and have lots of energy. I'm seeing people in their 70s and 80s, I kid you not. So your job and my job is to figure out what the problem is. And I've talked many, many times about so many different things, from the issue of Lyme disease. I see that all the time in my practice, and people gain weight for that, or other co-infections. I see people that have adrenal issues and so much stress that causes problems as well. Thyroid issues that are related to adrenals, and hormonal issues related to adrenal issues that are related to perimenopause and menopause. So it's really understanding that there are reasons for this. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're eating 4,000 calories a day, you're going to gain weight. And if you're eating junk food all day long, you're going to gain weight. But we know that there's an association between the kind of food that you're eating and also the trouble that you might have with gaining weight. The bad news is we know now that obesity is the second leading cause of preventable cancer that we have. Oh my God, seriously? Yeah. In my career, early on, I was working with a lot of people with eating disorders, and at that time, I said to them, I don't care what you weigh, but now we've got so much research to show that we do care, because it does cause some problems, including increased issues around inflammation that I talk about all the time, and then also increased risk of heart disease. And people's self-esteem goes down the tube as well. So our job is to help you get your self-esteem back, get your energy back, get the weight off, figure out what the problem is. Is it hormones? Is it adrenals? Is it Lyme? Is it an infection? Is it too much stress? And then we need to rebalance what particular hormones are that are imbalanced as well. And also, we're going to be talking a little bit more about neurotransmitters at some point, because the neurotransmitters affect our ability to kind of not use food for comfort sometimes, and that can be a problem too. So we'll be talking about all of those things to follow. So any questions that you might have, please post on marcellepick.com, and I'll be glad to answer those questions later. And also, if you have questions, you can post them on Instagram as well. And I look forward to being someone that can kind of guide you in this kind of realm of confusion that goes on around specifically weight for women in particular. All right, so in the meantime, have a great week, everyone, and I will talk with you again next Sunday.